not fans. Now, this video is not meant to be a rant video, but I have been reading comments on on some of my more recent videos. Some characters are a bit, I guess you could say a bit fatigued by the Veronica deaths. And when I say Veronica deaths, I mean all of the cliffhanger endings where people are like, "Oh my God, is she dead?" Has that been played out? I feel like it has been played out ever since the whole falling out the balcony thing, and then she's, "Oh no, nothing's broken, her bones are just bruised," and she's out of the hospital in a matter of hours. But in this video, I'm going to talk about, I guess you could say, every time Veronica has thought to been dead or gotten into a fight of some kind. And if there's anything I've missed, let me know, because I sat down for about 10 minutes and jotted them down. Looking at my list here, I have about 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about almost 15. Now, I'm going to list these out real quick. And like I said before, in the comment section below, let me know if I missed anything. I'm just going to list down every altercation or anything Veronica has had. Now, and I'm not going to have the episode titles for every single one for obvious reasons. I didn't feel like looking it up. When she got electrocuted by Jeffrey in the hospital with in the episode The Damn Defibrillator. When she got into the scuffle with Jeffrey and was thrown off the balcony. After Jennifer Salison was killed by Catherine Cryer, and pretty much Veronica was in a house of horrors at that point. Not horrors, but horror at that point, where Catherine was, threatening her and everything, then ended up stabbing her in the shoulder, chasing around with a knife. The 2 times Jeffrey popped up in Veronica's house and tried to force himself on her, 2 times. The car wreck, where Justin was attempting to ram the vehicle off the road, then Melissa took the wheel and flipped it over. The time Jim almost choked her out after putting 2 and 2 together and figuring out that Veronica was the one that had Wyatt assaulted in jail by Toxic, but then David came to her rescue. The time that Jeffrey stabbed her in the chest, but apparently, it was in the implant, but she claims it was her chest. The more recent one, of course, David attempting to drown her. The David pimp slap wasn't a threat against her life, but it was literally a physical altercation. The Melissa cat fight, briefly, Benny broke it up after she saw Melissa and Benny on her couch. The time she got backhanded by Justin just a couple episodes ago. The brief elevator fight with Erica. And then, of course, Derek is one of many characters who has threatened to do something to her if she threatens or come after them. So I've listed over 10 times where there have been some kind of altercations that Veronica was involved in. Now, and I got the list in front of me. Let me underline the ones where it was thought that she might be dead. 1 second here. Drowning, 4 cat fight. So I think that overall there have been 1, 2, 3, 4 times where she was thought to be dead. Now, I was going to count the Catherine torture, but that would only happen if we saw her getting shot or something like that. Catherine did point the gun at her, then stabbed her, and then was going to try to do it again. But then, what was it? They got into a fight on the stairs, and Veronica made it so she fell, so she did make it out of that one alive. But in any case, her being electrocuted by the defibrillator, Madison said that could have killed her if it was enough voltage, but she was alive. The balcony fall. Oh my God, is she alive? Well, no, she fell on boxes. She's okay. The car wreck, I feel like the car wreck was the most damning one, because that was the season finale of the Veronica show. There were like a couple of months in between that and when the show returned in January. And it was like, Veronica was in none of the trailers, none of the promotions. Angela did the ABC Soaps article, and it was the question of, oh my God, is she actually dead? Because we saw Melissa sitting outside of the car, but we didn't see Veronica. So I feel like the car wreck to me was when they really dropped the ball. Like, you really hyped it up like she was dead, but she wasn't. And then, of course, we got the recent drowning. So 4 times, I feel like there have been 4 times where the fan base has been left wondering, is Veronica dead? Now, I think I did a video like this before, is Veronica immortal? And that's the fact that she has like this plot armor that prevents her from dying in any way, shape, or form, where any other character has been in like a lesser accident than she has, but they end up being alive anyway. And my question to the fans viewing this video is, do you think that the whole Veronica dying thing is played out? Because I mean, as intense as the moment was, you're asking yourself, well, we've seen this like 50 times already. Why would this time stick? Why would this time be the time that she actually dies? I actually can't argue with that. And I can see why people have legitimate complaints. Now, I have seen people say that they would quit watching the show if Veronica is dead. And I'm like, that's not good enough reason for me, because I feel like at this point in the show, compared to like season 5 and 4, there's a lot more going on than just Veronica to keep interest in the show. But I have seen people, and I will say that I'm more understanding of the people who say they would quit watching the show if Veronica isn't dead, because they've pulled the same crap over and over again. That's actually me quoting YouTube comments I've seen on my videos. I can definitely see why people would quit the show because of that, because Tyler Perry has just used the Veronica death thing way too much. Now, you can't argue with the results because of the fact that Veronica was trending. The fact that, you know, at least from, and I can speak from my perspective because I run this channel, though anytime a character is thought to be dead, videos just fly off the handle. Like the Jeffrey videos I did after he was shot blew up. I'm talking, the one I did that was 59 minutes long, is Jeffrey Dead. That hit over 100,000 views a few days ago, and it's only been a couple weeks since I did the video. So character deaths work when it comes to numbers, when it comes to ratings. In terms of story, that's where I feel like it falters, because it's that point where it's like, I mean, I get the same, whenever Veronica is thought to be dead, but she's not, I feel the same way when it comes to Ash in the Pokemon League. Oh my God, Ash is in the final 2. He's gonna win, and then he doesn't. It's like, well, I've seen this like 20 times before. He gets the badges, he gets some cool Pokemon, he goes to the league, he ends up losing. I watch the haves and the have-nots. Veronica gets into some trouble. It looks like she's going to die. Is she dead? No, she's still alive. So here's something that I really wish Tyler Perry would do. Let's try some other characters. I think that Veronica isn't dead, so I think that the next character in line to be potentially dead is going to be someone who gets shot. But the question is who, because we know Wyatt has the shotgun and that'll show up eventually, which begs the question of, we're now in nighttime on the haves and the have-nots in our current, timeline. Isn't Diane or some other people from Catherine's cleaning crew supposed to be in the house? And shouldn't they have been there during the daytime cleaning? And if so, why didn't they mention a gun sitting right next to the fireplace? I know it's not their place to say so, but I feel like if I was working for someone and there was a gun in the location and it wasn't the day before, I would just say, hey, I didn't notice I was cleaning the fireplace. I noticed there was a gun, do you want me to just leave that there or anything? And then it's like, whoa, there's a gun there? And then Catherine, being one of the few people who actually questions and takes the threat of a gun literally, she probably would have mentioned it to Jim, but that hasn't happened. But I feel like that's forced plot, just like the whole forced thing about Veronica being dead, but she's not. I do feel it's a bit played out. But like I said before, when it comes to numbers, you can't argue with it. So it is interesting to see Veronica get her comeuppance, but at the same time, if she survives this drowning, what's going to happen? There ain't no way in hell she's going to trust David now. There's no way she's going to help anyone else stay out of jail when the DA comes a knocking. So if her being alive, all you did was create even worse drama. Remember, pimp slapping her led to a car bombing. Trying to drown her, there's no telling what she's going to do now. I mean, I feel like at this point she's going to be even more serious about getting against David, because he attempted to live up to his threat of, I will kill you. And then the look on her face when she saw that he was serious about it, it reminded me of when she was calling him drunk. Next thing you know, she sobered up as soon as she said, I will kill you. So, yeah, this isn't going to be good in terms of the repercussions. But Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like I said before, you got when Jeffrey, I feel like, has done the most damage, from stabbing her, electrocuting her, pushing over a balcony. David's pimp slapped her, attempted to drown her. Justin backhanded her, tried to run the car off the road, but Melissa was the one that did that. Quincy tried to assault her a couple of times. Jim choked her, but David stopped him. Catherine stabbed her. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Now, I feel like there will be a lot of backlash for her surviving, but I feel like there's also going to be interest in terms of, oh my God, she's alive, but I can't wait to see what she's going to do to get back at David for that. So yeah, let's see. But in any case, guys, make sure you take a moment to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you hit me up on social media. Links are in the description below. And I guess you could say, aside from, man, this sucks, all these times she's almost died but hasn't, what was your favorite Veronica, I guess you could say, moment when it comes to her potentially being killed, somebody fighting her, somebody stabbing her? What has been your favorite Veronica almost died moment? I guess it's the best thing to say. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.